Hi Yashika, it's Mitra. I'm gonna make a quick talk through quickly because it's all I have to say. It's basically this, okay, Yashika. I love you a lot. You're a beautiful person. I will not sell my soul to the devil to live in Canada. Random point. But everyone everywhere I go is trying to ask me to sell my soul to the devil. I won't do it. They say guys who rape girls will sell the soul to the devil. I haven't. So great for me, right? Hey, I'm staying in hotel. It's pretty nice. Just show it again. I'm in my desk here. I'm in a desk chair kind of thing. So window through the window. There's a washroom there in a Samsung. There's a kitchenette, kind of hot pot, kitchen sink, and then refrigerator. And then, yeah, and then it's a parent. I've been to this hotel a few times. It's my second time, and yeah, it's pretty nice. It's one of the best hotels actually. I love this hotel. It's only 103 reals for one night, which works at like $35, $38, something like that, depending on the exchange rate. But normally it's $1 3 reals, so 100 reals $33 normally. But now the exchange rate is a little bit lower, so it's 2.7, I think. So a little bit more dollars. So that usually works out too. So anyway, Brennan Point, Michika, maybe I should probably use this. So yeah. So here's what's going on. I can't even see it though. It's a problem. Anyway, um, let's just see how this works out a little bit. Should we put it on this? Should put it on this. This is my water. So if I am putting this here like this, I'm sure it's the same as me doing this. Okay, so there's my answer for this because I think it's a better camera. Why am I putting my hood on? Because I don't want to see that I have a little bit of thinning hair. It's kind of disgusting. Okay, it's because I went to the worst. So I went to uh, a mosque. A Pakistani guy showed up. It's the first time in my life I went to a mosque, and the Pakistanis have figured me out on a big level. They were trying to make me lose my hair because the Pakistani neighbor I have, the woman that raped me off to Mira and to April, she was the one figuring me out, to rape me off. That's what she said when she moved to the house for the first time. This is very negative, but I'm going to tell you what she told me. They sat down on the porch in the front of the house. They killed off the Chinese guy that was living there through cancer. They gave him cancer somehow. They used to follow him around in Toronto, and they pressured him and gave him cancer when he died at a young age. Tasso, the other neighbor, has also died at a young age, 43 years old. They also want to kill him off too. He was Greek though. He's the guy with the CRX I always talk about. Honda CRX 921. He modified it. Woo! Sorry, that's really annoying. I'll put this Coke can so it doesn't fall. All right. So what happened? So she sat down in front and she said, "She's going to rape me off. She's going to rape me off. That's why she's living here. She crossed arms like this. She had a hijab. I'm going to rape you off. I don't care about you, your family. I don't give a fuck about you. Don't try hard in your life. Don't make it about you. I don't care what happens to you." And I was like, I'm 12. I just, like a 12 or 13 years old kid. She moved in when I was that time. It was that point, right when I was about to go to high school kind of thing, or when I was in high school. I was very young. I was very young. So, bitch moves into the house after a Chinese guy dies of cancer. He was the nicest man. He had he left behind his wife and his daughter, who was like older than me and my youngest older sister. She was a little bit older, a few years older, like maybe like 87 around then. She was much older. We never really talked to her because she wasn't around. She always stayed in another house with her grandmother or something. I don't know why. Either way, this is like their second house, and this is their main house, but they have a second house. So he died and they ran away and didn't tell us that Pakistan's figuring everyone out and kicking everyone off. They kind of gave us ideas what's happening. He told me that's what's happening. Before he died, he told me. Tasso and he told me they're pushing everyone out of Toronto for Pakistan. And Tasso told me that when I was probably 4. John told me that when I was probably 12. And both of those people are dead now. So Pakistan doesn't have power. They seem like they have a lot of love in their heart, but they don't. It's the opposite. They're poison. They only tell you in the end they're doing this to Satan you and deceive you and pretend like they like you the whole time. They're vicious, vicious acting snakes. They're just trying to act to gain people's trust. It's so pathetic. They act Muslim like, yeah, we're Pakistan. Like they act everything. It's so pathetic. It's the most pathetic snake race I've ever seen. Anyway. Trying to think about why I'm trying to twitch thinking about all this. Well, I don't usually twitch or anything. I'm trying to think, how do I not sell my soul to the devil and tell you all this stuff? Because it's really hard to not do this. Yeah. Let me think about this actually. So yeah. So Yashika, positively speaking, that lady's trying to rape me off. My vibe in living in that house turned very negative. As soon as I got to the house, she got there, my heart said, "You can't live here anymore. You're not gonna have a future. Actually, you'll finish your high school diploma, but you're better off not living here ever again in your entire life, ever, because this bitch is gonna figure you out and rape you off. And it's gonna damage your family, the family's finance. You're gonna fuck up your whole life." It turned to be the case because I didn't finish my degree. I did really well in high school. I couldn't continue to anything else. Living in that house was hell because of her. All they do day and night is watch over everything we say, everything we do, trying to make me and my family fight, everything. So they're reporting everything to Satan, which is the white people. That's how white people are working. So Steven one time, I was playing my PSP a lot, and she found out that I was playing PSP. He came, took my PSP, my charger, and didn't give my charger back. He gave my PSP back later. He borrowed it. So white people are working with Pakistanis to figure all you out in Toronto. It's like a game they're playing in Islam and in Canada and everywhere else Pakistanis exist. I can clearly see now, but I didn't know that back then. And Bangladesh is the same thing. So Jason is that from high school. He was doing the same thing. It's kind of pathetic that they're that fucking retarded. That's how desperate they are. In Mecca, the Pakistani people are getting black eye. No one wants them back in the world. Their eyes are turning black, and no one wants them here anymore. And Bangladesh, same thing. So those two countries are going to get phased out. Just like Malaysia's getting black eye, it's like parts of Shanghai is getting black eye, or parts of China, sorry, parts of America and Canada are getting black eye. That means they're going to go into extinction. So don't worry about them. They're in the past. But I'm telling you now, that's what's going on in Toronto. They're pathetic, and they're trying to make everyone forget who we are. So I started this conversation talking about many things, but that's number one. I'm telling you, that's what's happening in my life. They're trying to rape me off, figuring me out as a person and scaring me, and they're playing with dolls. So my hair, I want to show you, is because I went to the mosque for the first time, and the Pakistani person there knew to make me lose my hair. He will oppress me, like oppress, and he's trying to destroy my hairline, and I don't know why. The Pakistani woman knows to destroy my hairline because I kept going after Mira raped me off. I said I have good hair, I'm a great looking guy, I get a new wife. Like it sucks that Mira happened, and she's the one trying to kill me to push me to Mira. She said she'll kill me and my family if I don't date her too. Everyone was pressuring me at the time. Black Tamils were, Niro was, they're trying to kill my mom through the wind. Dusi was, all of them. And she was one of them too. Pakistanis and Black Tamils were working together to rape off all the good looking people in our community. That's what they said I'll do as a kid. Lakshana, when I was in grade 8, was saying that I know you guys don't like. She was doing like this fitness thing for our class. Like it was fit. They cut all the young grade sevens come and do this for the whole school, and they were trying to do this fitness bullshit. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna rape off all you guys and make it about us, and we're gonna use Pakistanis to do that." She said that because she's black, Tamil, white girl, and she thinks we're better than her. So we're gonna do that to make sure you know you're not better than us. And I was like, I never said I was better than anyone. I just thought you guys are losers for doing this. They sold the devil. They're fucking losers. So that's what Lakshana did. So Pakistanis are doing it. I can see that's what they're doing, and they're trying to get people to drink alcohol. I think you as well through playing dolls. Arul came and told me. Remember Arul, that name, grade 10 tick? You said there's a guy trying to separate us. And I was Arul, yeah. He was the one that came and told me tomorrow after I was president of University of Toronto. I met him for the first time in real life. I don't want to meet him anymore. He was my dad's family friend. I don't meet this guy at all. His two children are white. They go to my university, both of them. They're younger than me about 1 year, October 26, 1994. They're the same character as Asin, 8 and 5, from the same date of birth as well. And also the same character as Prakash Raj, the guy from Gilly, Mutapandi. So anyway, he came and told me, I know we ripped this guy off, now I'm going to rip the rest of them off. So he's trying to separate me and you. He knows he separated me off to me right now, and he knows the next person's you. And they're saying something about, oh, even Hindu girls drink alcohol. And I was like, this is some sort of, he's telling me something here. I'm figuring out something. So I think I'm trying to play with dolls to make people drink alcohol so he can get them bed easier. Because I was like, he doesn't drink alcohol. So I was like, why is he talking about this? So I think I can see that's what they're trying to do to figure you girls out, man. And I saw you drinking alcohol at one of those parties with your sister, and it was on Sanka 19953 or thing, SR2 or something, with the dog girl. She had a dog there. I look up your stuff, and it all comes up your name. And there's a black Tamil there asking why you're only fucking yourself, and you're just trying to ignore it. And I saw that. So Yashika, you know they're using alcohol to try to get you in bed. Why are you still drinking alcohol? Alcohol is a poisonous life. It's a dangerous. I don't drink alcohol anymore because all the bad things in my life happen with alcohol. I don't want to take any chance. If you want to drink alcohol with me, come and drink alcohol with me. But please don't go near these people in alcohol. You don't know what they'll do to you, man. You're putting yourself in such a vulnerable place, and they know that. They're conniving as fuck. So just know that, okay? So let me just make sure this is actually recording. Oh, it is. Thank God. So I'm gonna make part 2 now after I see how this video recorded. Okay, thank you. 1 second.